Hello, church family. This is Kenny Smith. I'm one of your elders here, and I'm here to update you on our current financial situation. As you know, it's been kind of a tough year, and through the first 3 quarters, we'd fallen behind budget about $100,000. We were hoping for a strong fourth quarter that would sort of bail us out. Up to this point, that hasn't happened. We're now behind about $128,000. Now, we've done a great job. Our staff has cut expenses, we've cut ministry budgets, we've tried to keep things in line. But despite our best efforts in that regard, we're still in a negative cash flow position at this point. Now, as you know, there are fixed expenses that we have, and there's not much we can do about those related to our mortgage, the facility. So really, there's only a few places that we can make any significant changes that will affect the outcome. One of those areas is in ministry expense, which we've already cut significantly. Another one of those areas is our missions giving. Now, that's not something that we want to cut. Through 3 quarters, we've kept up with our commitments. But for this fourth quarter, the elders have determined that we are going to suspend our missions giving. Now, that does not mean that those ministries will not get the gifts. What it means is we have to have the money in hand before we can give them the money that we've committed to them. So, we are hopeful and prayerful that by the end of this year, our giving will be such that we can fulfill the commitments that we originally made to these ministries. But if the money doesn't come, we won't be able to do that. Now, beyond that, there's really only one other place to go with any kind of cuts, and that's in staff, and we don't want to go there. So we're just letting you know this is not a guilt trip. We know it's been tough for many of you financially. It's been tough for me financially this year. So we just want you to know what the situation is and ask you to pray with us that God would intervene. Thank you for your time. And thank you for all that you do to make Providence Church such a great church. We wish the very best for you and your family as you celebrate God's blessings this Thanksgiving.